Hello and welcome to Old Trafford as Manchester United host Wigan in the sixth round of the FA Youth Cup. And with me pitchside, a first time on MUTV for a man who's won the competition back in 2003 with the Reds, Dave Jones. Dave, welcome along. Tell us a bit about yourself and how important winning that trophy was for you back in the day.
Yeah, very important. There's a big history at Man United. Obviously, I was here from the age of 10, came through up all the ranks, made it to the youth team, and I was lucky to be part of a successful team.
Successful team with some really good players as well. Tell us about your teammates.
We had Kieran Richardson, Paul McShane, Chris Eagles, Tom Heaton. There was a number of players in there that have gone on and had good careers. You know, some here, some elsewhere.
And that's an important fact, isn't it? We've got a lot of talented players out there tonight. Not all of them will be able to make it at Manchester United, but it's about building the character and building the know-how to have a successful career elsewhere too.
Yeah, and the Youth Cup's a good foundation for that. You know, it can kickstart your career and it can give you confidence to go forward. So yeah, it's a big occasion for those lads tonight.
Big occasion for our lads, big occasion for Wigan as well. Their travelling support is making a lot of noise. So United will have to be at their very best to beat a talented opponent.
Yeah, I'm expecting a tough test from Wigan tonight, and you know, we know that United have got some talented youngsters, but they'll have to rise to the physical challenge first, and then hopefully their ability will shine through.
Let's hope so. Right, to take you to the team news and the match action, it's Ben Thornley and first Stuart Gardner.
One change to the United side that beat Leeds in round 5. The match winner that night, Dylan Hugerwood, is injured, so Deji Zatona will lead the line. Hannibal Mejbri will get forward through the midfield to support him. Shortire and Wellens will be the wide players. And United yet to concede in this season's Youth Cup. The defence marshalled by the captain, Ted Bengi. Well, Wigan have already accounted for Spurs and Birmingham, but they're without their best player tonight, Joe Gelhardt, who is injured. He's already made 16 first-team appearances this season, so that's a real blow for Wigan. Jensen Weir does have first-team experience. Kyle Joseph has plundered 6 goals in the Youth Cup this season. And Jamie Carragher's son, James, is at centre-back. The FA Youth Cup quarter-final, competition indelibly linked with Manchester United, but it's been lit up by Wigan this year, who've reached this stage of the competition for the very first time in their history. So it's all set to be a memorable tie at Old Trafford. The first free kick was within the first 20 seconds. It's a great ball. Charlie Wellens. Satona waits in the centre. Just bisects Satona and Shortire, but Mejbri brings it under control. Mejbri. Lovely ball. It's Satona's header. Unlucky there.
Really good move. Really good move. Started with a wonderful ball by Shortire out to this right hand side with Wellington. The first one didn't come off, but a lovely little layoff by Mejbri. And as the ball comes in from Reece Devine, he wasn't that far away, Satona.
Deco has been quite impressive in the early stages as well. He finds Weir. That cross is a dangerous one, actually. It breaks inside the area, drills well across the face of goal, but it needs to be dealt with by Masney. A very acute angle, but Masney did all he could.
Yeah, no question. It was Beja that was playing everybody on side. It's actually a poor ball from Weir in the end. He had the angle to drag that back.
He has played in the first team this season, Jensen Weir. He's got 3 goals in the Youth Cup as well, so he is a threat as the corner comes in right underneath the goalkeeper and headed towards goal, somehow off the line.
Wow.
Well, Kyle Joseph must have thought he'd given Wigan the lead there. How on earth did that stay out? It was a wickedly in-swinging corner, and somehow United survived one there.
That's incredible.
20 minutes gone. It's been quite testing for United.
It has.
Hockenholm. Devine. Again, scooting up that left-hand side. Mejbri's on around the penalty spot. Satona, Shortire, Satona! Oh, unfortunate that. Great defensive block, you have to say, but he has his head in his hands because he feels he should have scored. A
tell you what, every time United, well, and it's only been on 2 occasions, good ball into his feet to start with Satona. Oh, could have gone anywhere. Could have gone anywhere. Lovely little layoff. He gets it back from Solskjaer. Turns inside. Louis Isherwood. And just at the 11th hour, there was a block and then a deflection that could have gone anywhere. Unfortunately for Wigan, went past the post.
Well, it's a poor pass in the end because he was in space, Luke Robinson, on the left wing. Sean McGurk, who did shine for Wigan in their excellent win against Tottenham in round 4. Eye-catching win for Peter Murphy's side. Of course, they are up against the United team yet to concede in the Youth Cup this season. Beat Lincoln 2-0 in round 3, 2-0 away to Norwich in round 4, and then 1-0 against Leeds in round 5. Satona real making a nuisance of himself, gets the better of Isherwood. That's great play. Nice short tire. Short tire, fabulous. Lovely finish. Short tire gives Manchester United the lead. Great work by Satona in the build-up, and short tire finds the corner. 1-0 United.
Brilliant finish, calm head. But he can owe a lot of that to Satona, no question. He worked really hard to win the ball from Louis Isherwood down on this near side. And as he approached the edge of the area, he then saw that he had a little bit of help. First from Charlie Wellings, and instead of, he just ignored the overlap, and he stepped inside onto his right foot, short tyre, and unleashed a shot right into the bottom right-hand corner. And that is a great finish. Just here, he could have played, I think it was Mark Helmin. He didn't. He elected to go back inside, and it was the right thing to do because he's given his side, I probably has to say, an undeserved lead, but it's a tremendous finish.
Really diligent work by Satona, and short tyre, surprising perhaps Shola short tyre. It's only his second goal in the 18s this season. Almost fell for short tyre. Tracking from Alfie Devine. He's going to fall for Devine, the other Devine, Reece Devine, for the corner.
Yeah, it's good pressure from short tyre. He's won his team a corner out of pretty much nothing.
Charlie Wellens has gone across to take it. The big men coming forward here, Hockenhall and Mengi. Mengi, a goal scorer at Norwich earlier on. Hockenhall! Oh, that's a heck of a chance. What an opportunity. Is it, 6 yards out?
And if Wigan had a chance with a header down at one end, then I would arguably say there's an even better chance for Manchester United and Ben Hockenhall at this end.
As well. Opportunity now for Joseph.
Great goalkeeping.
Masney, brave.
Very, very brave. Because he was well worked. And he was alert, Masney. I think he's going to be okay. But it's a good touch by Tom Costello. No question he's onside. And he did get a toe to it, but that was brave goalkeeping by Masney. And not only that, but he kept hold of the ball as well and took a decent knock.
Satona. Ashbury, pretty tight there, and he gets it out to Vega. Satona does want to make a bit of space for himself. Devine is in the direction of Helm, but it's cut out by Jensen Weir. Danger here. Joseph is waiting in the centre. He's got his arm up at the far post. Deco back to Luke Robinson. That's McGurk's effort, well blocked by Hockenhall. Great turn, wasn't it, from Sean McGurk?
Very clever. Yeah, it was. He was very clever. He was pointing to running behind, and that just... And he checked, and he came out, he received the ball to feet, and it was a lovely little sort of drag back with the sole of his foot.
Robertson's gone across to take one of those corners again, which has caused a problem or two. And you look where the players are lined up, I think he's going to be heading this right underneath the crossbar if they can get it there. Robertson's ball in is dangerous. Great header away by Mengi, and that's, well, it's one of yours, Ben. Not a great effort. Now, Costello. It's a clear chance at the far post. And Wigan score! It's McGurk who smashed it in under the crossbar. He had a lot of space, and the finish was absolutely emphatic. And Wigan equalised before half-time, 1-1, Sean McGurk.
I suppose it's fitting that the person that we've just been waxing lyrical about with that move on the edge of the box when he rolled it with the sole of his foot, and the ball has fallen to him. The corner was not properly dealt with, and as he came out to a decoy, he put a ball in, and it ends up at the back post with Sean McGurk. Couldn't clear it. I think it was Mark Helm actually with the header straight into the path of Sean McGurk, who was completely unmarked, and the control was a little bit awkward, to be perfectly honest. And as it bounced back up, he just let go and smashed it off the underside of the bar. It's a really, really good finish in the end.
Helm, Satona, Mesbury up with him. Satona onto his left. Oh, the goalkeeper really fumbled that, but he got away with it. It goes behind for the corner.
Yeah, all of a sudden, when United won the ball back then, Satona picked it up. There was a little bit of an overload. He had Mesbury, and he certainly had Shortire outside him. He was probably a little bit wide, too wide, Shola Shortire, which is why when the space opened up for Satona, he took the shot on. I mean, it'll go down as a save, but he'll be disappointed he didn't make it look more convincing. Sam Tickle.
United corner, be a great time to score now. Stoppage time at the end of the first half. Mengi goes up. Was it his touch? Yes, it was. Half time. Well, a really engaging first 45 minutes of Youth Cup football at Old Trafford. Short time giving United the lead after great work from Satona and Wellens. But Wigan hitting back before half-time. McGurk thrashing one in off the crossbar after a cross from the left-hand side was flicked on. Chances at either end, and more to come, you suspect, in the second half. But at the interval here at Old Trafford, United 1, Wigan 1. Back to Old Trafford, everybody. Beautifully poised, isn't it? 1-1. Big second half ahead. Could be extra time, could be penalties for the right to travel to Chelsea in the semi-finals of the Youth Cup. Really exciting first 45 minutes here. 1-1's probably about right. That's an early free kick for Wigan, and their fans are in that sort of corner. Enjoyed themselves, make themselves heard here at Old Trafford. And we know that set pieces can be an issue, particularly with Issuers and Carragher forward. Early chance to get the ball in the box, and Carl Joseph also very good in the air. It's very frustrating. It doesn't beat the man at the near post when they've got all of those players running in. And it doesn't beat the man at the near post. That's, I think, the thing above all else that spectators really hate.
not as much as a centre half that's come up 90 yards.
Satona bursting through with an opportunity. Oh, what a finish! Absolutely fantastic. A magnificent finish in the top corner at the Stretford end. Lightning pace. He still had a bit to do, and the finish was special. And United ahead again, 2-1.
Well, we thought that McGurk, his goal in the first half was good, but this outdoes that. And we always said that in the first half, Stuart, that if he was a straight foot race between Satona and anybody, not just James Carragher, but it did happen to be James Carragher on this occasion. He hadn't got up with the rest of his teammates. He was just loitering in behind, and And Satona, too strong, too quick. And I tell you what, he didn't just thrash at that, he guided that with the inside of his left foot into that top corner. Goalkeeper Sam Tickle rooted to the spot, just couldn't get there, James Carragher, and what a super finish by Satona.
Jolly with a throw. Joseph. Just to McGurk. Nice ball through. Just couldn't quite gather it, Costello. Just for a moment, it seemed to open up for him.
Yeah, he's got very clever feet, McGurk. We saw that in the first half. Obviously the goal scorer as well, but he just gets into that gap. And again on the half turn, he brings the ball into play with some clever footwork. And instead of letting go himself, he tried to find a cute pass that didn't quite come off.
Nice skill.
Lovely play. Right. It's good play all round, not just from Bega, but from Manchester United in general.
It's a long spell of possession.
Yeah.
Satona, Isherwood comes across. Satona well ends up with him. Satona. McCann. It's Devine. Short tire. Short tire. Devine. Passes.
Yeah, it was easily 20 plus, I would have thought, this little spell. Oh, kiss of death. I know they got it back.
McCann. Helm. Nice body swerve. Helm has a go. Not the worst effort from Mark Helm, but always just going wide of that far post.
Yeah, you don't mind that, but lovely spell of possession, kept the ball extremely well. And Deco just slips at the vital moment, which allows Mark Helm to step inside.
Wigan still alive, but they need to score. It's well cut out now. Short tire has it. Satona calling for it. Here is Satona. Isherwood comes across. Now Satona goes on the outside. Satona's shot, and it's fielded in the end by Tickle. It's got to be some effort to score from that angle, but in fairness, he didn't have too many options.
No, he didn't. And his first touch took him wide, which made up Louis Isherwood's mind for him that he was going to make sure he got back into the centre of the goal while his teammates got back. And he was pushed a little bit too wide, or he pushed it too wide himself. Satona to get any real power or a decent angle for the shot.
Wellens. Satona! Off the post! How on earth has that stayed out? That was United in the semi-finals of the Youth Cup, and somehow Satona misses. Let's hope we don't look back with some regret at that. What an opportunity.
Well, we're hoping that somebody might put the ball out because we've got to play down injured Teddy Mengi. United suddenly found themselves on the attack. Lovely ball down the side, definitely not offside. Charlie Wellens, as he plays the ball into the middle. Oh, I mean, I'm hoping that he doesn't live to rue that miss, because it was a much easier chance than the one he scored.
Let's just hope he does turn out to be the match winner as he is at the moment. I'd hate for that to be a key moment. This is perfect for United now. They can take it forward with Forson. And that's the United throw, and well, just the last few seconds. They had to work really, really hard to get into the semi-final, but job done, it looks like.
Yeah, a very, very difficult job it was to overcome this very talented Wigan side. They should be extremely proud of their efforts and the football that they played, but Manchester United likewise. They scored some really good, or two really good goals, and that's a free kick.
That's surely a free kick on Hannibal Mesbury.
Let's blow his whistle anyway, it's irrelevant.
Manchester United through to the semi-finals of the FA Youth Cup. They face a trip